Hello. So I wanted to try to do like a little bit of a vlog style. I love watching like slice of life vlogs, especially that contain a lot of crafting, whether that's knitting or crochet. It's a lot of times just like cuts and stuff. Like it's not like you're just sitting there for 20 minutes, but it's like it really motivates me to craft. It's like a little bit of crafting here and checking in there, and I just don't think of it. I'm quiet all the time. And so it's like, why are like people thinking of talking? Like it just doesn't occur to me to like describe what I'm doing or include anyone with it. So let's try this and see how it works. Okay, I decided what we're maybe gonna do for this vlog. So I need to get the courage to steam block my bag and steam block Steve's squares, and I don't think I have enough if I'm doing the actual bag that I linked. I don't know if I decided on that actual bag. What smells like burning? Oh, it's the it's the steamer. Also, I have a cat just screaming. Anyway, I need to see where I'm at. I really want to finish my bag and finish Steve's bag, and hopefully this vlog will push me to do that. You can come along with me while I figure it all out.
Get them to smash the existing bottles. Seems easier.
This would have been way smarter to do before connecting the squares. So don't use this as a tutorial. See how much nicer it looks on the other side already? It's already bigger, it's relaxed. Block your stuff, people. All right, see how much flatter it's laying? See how nicely everything like opened up? Sorry, I've got my fiance's stream up. Ignore my dirty floor. This is what you really should block your stuff. So anyway, got that blocked. And as long as I'm here and I got the steamer out, I'm gonna go ahead and steam the straps and the squares for Steve. Quick break for a yasso bar. Well, it's looking bad because I let it melt before I started eating it. But yasso bars are from Whole Foods and they're so good. I love the fudge brownie. The chocolate peanut butter one is also really good. Honestly, there's no misses. All right, snack time's over. Let's get back to steaming and setting up the squares. And I guess weaving in the ends.
I haven't played either.
Right, gonna weave in the ends.
I'm gonna go stand over here for now. I agree. Yeah. I did.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that was a very convenient timing.
5,
Okay.
6.
There's worse problems than that.
6. All right, so we have 1, 2, oh, narrow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I don't know where, I swear I had, these make 15, and Steve accidentally sucked the equivalent of 1 up into the vacuum, which is fine, but I should still have 14 then. So I'm gonna go check and see if I have 2 more hiding in other spots, and then otherwise then I will start steaming these and putting them on the blocker. Okay, I found 2 more. One was just sitting on this armrest for some reason, and one, we have 2 couches that are like perpendicular to each other. One was between the couches on the floor. So I'm gonna weave these in and then start steaming them and putting them on the blockers. Yep. Oh, but that's so satisfying.
Sheer magic. This is a cool area. I'm surprised there's not more.
Okay, my phone died, which sucks, but anyway. Beautiful squares, nice and blocking. So I do have 14. I still don't think that's enough. I might have to make a couple more, but I do have another skein. That's narrow. And then this. So these are all gonna dry, and then I'll come back to them later. All right, so the bag is dry. I bet the squares are dry too. I have a feeling that I don't have enough squares for Steve's bag, so I think I'm gonna work on figuring out my bag today. Hey guys, so it's 2 days later. I didn't have any opportunity to do any knitting yesterday, or crocheting yesterday either. It was Friday, and we have our kid home on Friday, and also, you know, work day and whatever. So oh, and then in the evening we had a friend over, and I just played Dark Souls instead of crafting. But I did bring all of my stuff today. I'm at like a coffee shop, and so we'll see if like there's any room at any of the tables. Maybe I can, and how embarrassed I am, like I don't know how busy it is in there, and it's pretty small. It's like there's one that I normally go to that is much bigger, and so I just feel like people are paying less attention to you. So we'll see how I feel about, one, just doing the crafting stuff in general in there, and two, if I am too embarrassed to film or not. So we'll see. I really, really want to get stuff working for my bag. All right, there's like just enough people in there and just enough, not enough space that I would feel really intruding to like lay out all my stuff. So I'm gonna go to my normal coffee shop area. All right, based on the amount of cars in the parking lot, this seems more promising. Let's see what we get. Okay, so I just cut out the bag. Whew, I think I have enough fabric in case I completely mess it up for one more cutout, but I'm really hoping that I don't have to do that more than once. So the tutorial that I watched basically has you add one of these things to make holes in the fabric and then crochet, but I think I'm gonna hand sew the bottom and then crochet the top to it. So I just gotta watch again how you're supposed to do that, how to get the bottom nice. Okay, so far this is giving me being 14 years old, hand sewing little pockets, basically. Honestly, I did that even younger too, but I did it when I was older, because in middle school is when you do sewing, right? Or I don't know about, I guess not anymore, but you know, home ec or whatever, and we did sewing, we made bags and stuff, we used sewing machines, but I think we started with a hand sewing project. But anyway, so I've got the pins in, and now I'm gonna start hand sewing. And now that I'm here, I'm like, maybe I'm just gonna do the whole thing hand sewn. We'll see. I also probably cut too much seam allowance, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so I did one half in running stitch and the other half in back stitch because I wanted to see if like I noticed a big difference, because I want to use mine as more like the practice, and like Steve's I want to do really well. So, and then I have to figure out how do I want to do the top. Do I just want it to be just sort of a rectangle and then the like 4 diamonds that are hanging out, should I have them hanging out? But then also like the liner will provide structure, and so I want that, right? So it doesn't stretch too much when I'm wearing it. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna show you where I'm at and we'll see what I end up doing. All right, so here's the sort of back stitch. And then here's the running stitch. Okay, I have the lining pinned. I think it looks pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and sew it on. Okay, we have one side done. And now we're gonna move on to the next one. Okay, I keep losing my needle. I'm just sitting at this table. Where's the needle? Oh no. Well, I guess I'm using a different color. Okay. All right, so I did backstitch. Oh, that must have been where I added in. No, I don't know. I missed one. Wait. I was just doing gaps. I don't know. I was a little bit more consistent here. But yeah, switch colors. It honestly wasn't that big of a deal. Look at that. Okay, so I realized that I didn't attach the straps first, and I could have just put the straps inside. I like the waist yarn. So I gotta figure out to attach the straps, but this is good. Like, I did it. This is like actually looking like a cute little lined bag. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna attach the straps and then I gotta get home. And then I think I'm going to keep working on making a few more squares for Steve's bag. I have to decide what pattern I want to do. In my most recent podcast, I just put a picture from HG Designs Crochet, but I don't know if I'm actually going to use that bag pattern or not. That's just the general idea, just like a straight rectangular, like fold over granny square bag, whereas mine's like a diagonal granny square bag. Oh, and I didn't do a bunch. I forgot my iPad, and so I didn't have any entertainment, and I wasn't just gonna do nothing. And while record myself only while doing this, I needed to listen to something. So I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna get these straps attached, and then I'm gonna head home. Right, so I just tried to slip stitch this on. It looks terrible. Maybe I'll attach it with like a mattress stitch or a whip stitch instead. So I'm gonna undo this and retry it. Okay, I mean the camera's like making the details look really intense, but yeah, this is much better. It's flatter, it's not slip stitch. I just used my needle and wove it in. And I realized I'm gonna attach them like this, so I was initially going to attach like this to here, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that would wouldn't make any sense. You gotta do it this way. Oh my god, I love it. I'm so excited. I did it. I really just did not know if it was gonna work out, so yay. Okay, bag one officially completely done. Yay, red heart all-in-one granny, or whatever the hell it's called. Love it. Oh, also I found my needle. I had picked it up and put it in with my pins, so I can't remember if I mentioned on camera that I couldn't find my needle, and I just used a second one. So yeah, I've got that done. I'm gonna pack up, I'm gonna head back home. Okay, I am home now. I'm just eating dinner. It's just like a roast. It's like chicken and potatoes and carrots and a little bit of brown rice and mushrooms. It's good. I'm gonna eat dinner, hang out with Nero apparently, and then find the pattern that I want to use for Steve's bag and work on some crochet squares.
Is that her first semester? Nope, that would be Nicholas Ruggles.
You all know I played a lot of
Inappropriate dinner table behavior. Now, right now, I want.
I know, go in my room.
Funny, it's just weird. And they'll think it's weird. You still.
It's cold.
Perfect. Don't.
My new mug from Oracle. Oh my god, it's so good. These are the squares. And I'm gonna lay them out and see how many I need to actually make the bag. And I also realized I don't have any black yarn. I have teal yarn. I don't have any black yarn though. I don't have any black yarn. I have gray yarn, not black. So I'll have to buy some. But I can at least lay this out and get it ready and then maybe buy some tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then maybe Monday. If not, depends, because we have Quinn home on Monday. Normally we don't, but we do for Easter Monday. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so we figured out we need to do a row of 3, and I think for the total bag we'll need 18 squares. So I just made this one to make it 15, so I need to do 3 more squares. So I can probably get that done tonight.
Exactly are they going to do for the next half hour?
I don't really know. I'm not a fine print kind of guy. Hey, any of you...
Okay, so yesterday I was not able to get yarn because Joann's was closed for Easter, or at least closed early. I don't know which one. It was closed. So I didn't get to do anything yesterday, but today I did get to go, and I was able to buy some fabric, which is not doing justice, but I'll try to get some B-roll of it, some matching thread, and finally some black yarn. I just bought some big twist, and now I can get working on figuring out what pattern I'm going to use to join the squares. I am finished with all the squares, so that's what I'm going to be working on tonight. My bag took about 5 hours, I think, of hand sewing, which is crazy to say out loud. It didn't feel like that long. Even without my iPad and didn't get to listen to all that much. I just had to just listen to the coffee shop noises and meditate, basically, I guess. But yeah, I want to say it took like 5 hours of hand sewing, so I assume Steve's will probably take the same amount, and it is currently 8:45 at night, so I doubt I'll get a chance to start cutting and sewing this, but I will probably just save that for tomorrow. So let's get to it. Okay, so I'm having a hard time visualizing how to do the continuous straights as you go. Maybe I need to do like the bag itself and then the flap, because I keep starting this. Okay, so here's the thing. When you close the bag, right, like these two are gonna flip down. They're gonna flip down like this, right? But if I start like a normal continuous join as you go, you start in the upper right corner. But if I do that, I have to actually be on the right side, and the right side, I can't crochet in the opposite direction, right? So it's like, here's my right side, right? I'm like, oh, I crocheted across the top, but wait, but then you end up on this side instead of this side. So I'm like, oh, well, what if I do it on this way, then the single crochets are on the wrong side, right? Like they are facing the wrong way. So I need to somehow figure out how to do this, right? And go this way. Or I should just do these first. We'll see what I need to do. But right now, I have redone this a couple times and then been like, I don't know what to do. So I guess I'll keep thinking about it. Okay, so I've decided I'm gonna just slip stitch join it like I did my other bag, and I'm just gonna do it however works. Because it's gonna look good anyway, so here we go.
Okay, no fringe.
I just realized I'm not making a series of pockets that I'm putting together, so I cannot do all three. Can't do all three sides of connecting it. So I gotta take one side out. We're not doing all three sides. It's not a series of pockets. All right. Can't do it. I'm so dumb. Can't even do two sides. Okay, I got the one side. Okay, we got this. Okay, so I have connected all of the pieces that need to be fully connected. No pocket. Oh. Oh no. Wait, what happened? How did this? Oh wait.
That's kind of cool. I like this.
Phew. I was like, how did this happen? Okay. All right. So connected. So now I need to get all of these inner parts connected. So as you can see, I'm not gonna be able to do that completely smoothly, but if everything's a slip stitch, whatever, we'll be able to figure it out. And then gotta get the center panel, and then we'll have the bottom. Am I doing this right? I don't know. Am I doing this efficiently? The answer is no. Got some ends to weave in. And then the lining to do, but we are making progress.
Oh yeah.
Good evening. It's another day. I'm going to be weaving in the ends on this bag, and hopefully maybe getting the fabric cut, maybe, and possibly the sewing process started. We'll see. I'm excited. Yeah. The freaking reflection off the embroidery.
I know.
Okay, so it's midnight. I have to go to bed. But I have like 3/4 of the back of the lining to do. So I did the front all the way around and one of the seams, and then, or like, you know, the corner, whatever. And then I have the other one to do. And then after that, I'll need to figure out the strap. So I think I want to buy him like a nylon strap and sew that on. just because he like puts much heavier things in his bag. And I could already tell from doing mine that like even with whatever stitch that was that I did on my straps, that it's still gonna stretch a ton. And so I don't think that it's sturdy enough, and I could like line that too, but that seems weird. So I might run to Joann's tomorrow so I can get a strap, and hopefully I'll be able to sew through it to get it on the bag, and then we'll be finished. We'll have 2 finished bags. So I'm really tired. I worked in the morning also. I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll check in with you tomorrow. Good afternoon. I have like 20 minutes to of my lunch left, so I'm going to keep working on sewing in the bag lining, and we'll see if I can get that finished before I have to go back to work. I hope you are doing well today. Today is what is today? Wednesday. How long have I started recording on Saturday. Yeah, so it's been an okay amount of time. So I'm gonna work on that. Ta-da! Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now another steam to level that out, and getting a strap attached, and then we're done. Okay, so I just went to Joann and I got myself a bunch of different needles. Hopefully these will work. And just some strap. Look at that little messenger bag right on there. It's not going to be adjustable. Like the image shows a little loopy thing. I'm just going to make it as it is. If it's too long, I'll just cut it and then burn the ends. According to the internet, you can attach it yourself without using a sewing machine as long as you have a sharp embroidery needle. So I just bought an assorted needle set just because it came in the container, because I don't have any container for needles, and it seems like I should now. And yeah, it's like 6 o'clock p.m. and I'll be working on that tonight, and then I should be finished with both my bags. It's so exciting. I truly, like, there's just a part of me that didn't think I was going to be successful, and I think we're going to do it, and it's so cute and exciting, and I'm so happy. Yay, Red Heart all-in-one granny square. Okay, so I am home now. We worked out, showered, now we're about to have dinner, and then I'm going to finish the bag, hopefully, as my evening thing before moving on to the next project. So I think by the end of today, we will have a fully functioning bag, if all goes well.
I wasn't transported to the future. I've been transported to the past.
All done.
Open, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just grabbing my goodies. Oh, here's my Nintendo Switch.
Oh my god.
There's my cell phone charger.
How does
I'll just tuck them right back in.
how does the strap feel?
Good. Sturdy. My PlayStation Vita.
How does it feel?
Oh yeah, secure. Like I could throw it around and it would be perfectly fine. It's gonna be good on the go.
I'm so hyped.
I know, same. And then I'm like, yeah, that's my bag. Oh, thank you for the compliment. I would just like to order a copy, but I appreciate the nice words about my bag.
Hello. Okay, so let's wrap up this video once again. I'm going through and showing I have a bag for me. It's a pretty big bag, pretty nice. Got straps that I have crocheted. I crocheted the granny square bag. I've got a nice, beautiful inside, a cat crawling on my lap. This is crocheted with the all-in-one Red Heart granny square, whatever it's called, with the blues and greens. I think it's a great bag. It's looking really good. Fully functional, can wear it, 2 different straps. And then I also crocheted one using these colors in a messenger bag style for Steve. And I used different lining, hand sewed it on. This one is a, what is it, polyester or whatever strap. Just bought from Joann's. My bag, again, I didn't follow a strict pattern simply because I didn't really need to, but I did look at a pattern. I can't remember if I paid for it or not. There's probably free versions out there if I did, for how to lay out the squares in order to crochet them together. And I used a slip stitch because I had already, you know, done like the final row. I wasn't going to do another granny square row, so I slip stitched all the squares together here. And then I did the same thing for Steve's bag as well, although it didn't work out evenly because I don't think I know how to do join as you go very well on just random rectangular, but also again did a slip stitch to join them all together and wove in all my ends. And now we have 2 fully functional bags. Thank you so much for coming along this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to the next episode. Thanks everyone. Say bye, Nero.